set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
As you can see right there, Ella is, well, she was napping on our bed. She's been napping for a while. It's fine. She'll be fine. So I'm going to do a get ready with me, clean with me chat kind of video, because there's a few things that we need to like say have happened because we haven't posted since last Monday, and I'm gonna post this today, and I am filming this today, so I'm just gonna do like a quick update, and then also I need to unpack and clean, so I'm just gonna make it into a video. Like I said, we haven't posted since Monday of last week, so it's been a week since we uploaded a video. Yes, I know this isn't my color, but I'm not tan right now, and I don't have time to like go out and get a different color. So girl, we're just going to blend it all in today, and we're just going to be a little orange. You know, we're gonna work with what we got. Ben and I actually went out of town this weekend. We went to Minnesota for his grandpa's funeral, and so that is why we didn't post on Wednesday or on Friday. We were packing and getting information of what we're doing. We left on Friday morning to go up to the airport to leave and to go to Minnesota. We were literally there, like, I think that we I should calculate it, but I'm pretty sure we slept more on the trip than we were actually there. There was a lot of stuff that happened in the past few days, and I feel like it's gone by so fast. So we like got a lot of information on Wednesday as to like our flight. Like, I needed to pack, so we were just running around like crazy. I packed Thursday night because I always get super stressed the day that we're leaving, and I wanted Thursday to be like, we pack Thursday and then Friday will be stress-free, and we just like go up and head up to Gabe and Riley's apartment because they live in like near Boulder-ish, I think. But they're somewhere near the airport. They're like 30 minutes away from the airport. We pack up Thursday, like not completely, like obviously you have to put like your toothbrush and your makeup and stuff in your bag after you use it that day. So I finished packing up on Friday. I think we left pretty early on Friday morning, like around 9:30. So we went and we got Ben's haircut because he was starting to get little sister shaggy. So we went and got a haircut for him, and then we headed up to Gabe and Riley's apartment and hung out for a little bit, and then went ahead and headed up to the airport. The flight was fine. We literally flew on the smallest plane that I've ever seen in my life. This is going to be like a really fast get ready with me too, because like, did you see her over there staring at me? What are you doing? Are you judging me? Yo girl, I ain't got time for this. Like, I cannot spend 45 minutes on my makeup every single day, so we're just gonna throw some stuff on. On one side of the plane there was only one seat, and the other side of the plane had 2 seats on the sides. It was really secure. That's how I felt the entire time. It wasn't too bad. But the weird thing is, so we flew into Watertown, South Dakota, and we were going to Morris, Minnesota. How that makes sense, don't know. I don't know if there's like an airport anywhere closer. I have no idea. Long story short, we fly in. We're there for a funeral, and the funeral was on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. So we're running a little bit late for the funeral. Always, like, if I say that I'm going somewhere, count on me like 15 minutes after that. To like give a little insight into what we were doing, let's just say, okay, so like this is like the distance that we had to drive the entire time, okay? So we flew into Watertown, South Dakota. Then we drove 2 hours to Morris, Minnesota, and the funeral was 30 minutes back towards the airport in Graceville, Minnesota. Let's just like give that picture, okay? So that's what we were doing. We didn't make any of the reservations. We were just there. Like, the family made the reservations. We were just doing what we were told. There was this one car in front of us, and it was going really slow, and so Gabe is driving because he's 21 and he was driving the rental car. We're running late. We got behind this really old lady. I guess in Minnesota, where there's like nobody, like some of the towns' population was like 16, 29. I think Morris was, population was like 500 or something like that. So they're really small towns. Like in Colorado, if you tailgated somebody, like nobody would care. They would just like get mad and move on with their day. But in this town, when you tailgate somebody, you get pulled over. So we ended up getting pulled over when we're already late for this funeral. So we start freaking out. We're like totally squished in the car. It's freezing outside. and we're late for their grandpa's funeral, which is really like not a good thing. The guy was like, the reason why you're following behind that car so close, he said exactly what any of us would just said. He was like, no, like not really, like I don't have a reason. And he's like, okay, well, like you can't tailgate somebody, you can't follow that closely, like you have to be 4 seconds behind. Which I don't get that rule, because like depending on your speed, I feel like the seconds should change. The guy goes, do you have your license? He gives him his license. He's like, do you have registration? He goes, well, this is a rental car. And the cop goes, oh, well, where did you fly into? Keep in mind, we're still in Morris, so we're like 2 hours away from the airport that we flew into. Gabe goes, we flew into Watertown. And he's like, well, where are you going? Like, where's the funeral? And we said Graceville. He goes, so you flew into Watertown, drove all the way to Morris, and now you're going back to Graceville for the funeral? Gabe was like, yeah, that's what we're doing. The cop goes, oh, well, that story just doesn't add up to me. Like, we didn't know what to say, because that was what was happening. We didn't know where we were. We were like stranded on the side of the road. There's just cornfields everywhere. And this cop wasn't even nice. Like, he was just kind of rude. It was super cold outside, and Ben's mom said that we shouldn't dress like an all black, what a normal funeral would be like. We dressed warmly. So we had jeans on, we had jackets on, so it really didn't look like we were going to the funeral, to kind of give him the benefit of the doubt for like questioning us. He ended up giving Gabe a warning and told him not to follow so closely. I gotta hurry or she's gonna like blow up on me. So that's what we were doing this weekend. We ended up making it to the funeral. We were like 15 minutes late. We had like a lunch after. We went back to the hotel, swam a little bit, and then we left yesterday morning, Sunday morning. We were there for like not even 48 hours, and we slept more there than we did like actually talk to people. Our flight was at almost 6 a.m. yesterday, and we got back to the Springs before 10. We decided to leave Gabe and Riley's house that like early afternoon because they had homework to do for today. We're driving back to the Springs from Denver, and all of a sudden there's a cop behind Ben. Like literally, what is it with cops in us like this weekend? So Ben pulls over, and we were in a work zone, which is really, really good, and I was really excited about that. Fun fact about Ben, he got a speeding ticket a year and a half ago or so. He was speeding so much that he only has 1 point left on his license until he's 21. Or he, like if he gets pulled over or gets any tickets, he can get his license suspended. I don't know how to drive a stick shift, and he has a stick shift car. So if he got a ticket, then we wouldn't have been able to get home. I think he would have like suspended his license. I don't know how that works. If you get pulled over and you have 1 point, I don't know what happens. So he gets pulled over, and I'm like, it's okay, Ben, it's okay. Like, we're fine. It's just a ticket. After the guy comes over and talks to us for a second, goes back to his car, I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, if you get a ticket and you get any points taken off of your license, how are we gonna get home? Like, what is happening right now? Then we start panicking, and the police officer comes back, and he goes, well, the ticket is $140 something, but since we're in a work zone, the fines are doubled, so it's $280 whatever, or $290 whatever. He goes, but I don't want you to pay that money to the government, and I know I don't want to pay that money to the government, so here's a warning. So he gives Ben a warning, and we were both like, oh my god, that would have been so bad. I had already sent Riley a picture of the cop car behind us. I had already sent my mom a picture of the cop car behind us. So we decided that we were gonna prank Gabe and Riley and tell them that the car's getting impounded and we're on the side of the road stranded like with a baby like on the side of the highway. I call Riley. She's like, hey, like, are you okay? I was sort of like, no, like Ben got his license suspended and they're impounding his car and we're on the side of the highway, like literally standing on the side of the highway. She's like, oh my god, no. And she just starts freaking out. She's like, stay where you are, like we're gonna come and get you. We had been driving for about 15 minutes at that point, so we weren't that far away. And I was like, I'm just kidding, like, I'm sorry, it was a joke. And she said that Gabe was in the shower, and that whenever he got out of the shower, she would text me and like to call him and tell him the same thing. Literally, it was just so funny. Like, they were like, it was a really good one. They said that they got it. We got them good. So. What are you screaming for? She just literally turned like 45 degrees, and now she's facing the complete opposite way. She can't roll over, but she can like move herself around somehow. If any of you guys live in Minnesota, it is freaking freezing in Minnesota, and I had no idea how cold it was, and it's humid, so it's freezing. You feel like your fingers are gonna fall off. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do for my makeup right now, because I feel like my time is ticking and I should get moved on to something else before she gets really, really mad. Good morning! These are too big for you.
But it's okay. That's okay. Say hello. My name's Ella.
So I'm gonna have her sit right here while I get changed. What do you say? New outfit? New outfit, Mama? Yes. Okay, so I am changed now. I just have a white shirt on and gray pants because we're just gonna be cleaning today. We're gonna go out later probably. Ben wants to play in a soccer game or something. I don't know. My hair looks crazy, but it's fine. So I'm gonna give an overview of the room really quick. It's not too messy. I can't handle it, you know? I can't. Oh, you're getting mad because I'm walking away. She gets upset every time I like walk away, like I'm gonna leave her or something. I've never left you before. It's like you have PTSD, but I've never left you. No, I haven't. Erin has a concussion, so she's not at school, but she's gonna take Ella. Elliot. Where are you going, baby?
This is Elliot.
It's not Elliot. Okay, so I have 2 loads of laundry right here that I need to get in. We have crap on the floor. I mean, it's not too messy. Like, there's a freaking diaper on the floor. Bed needs to be made. Side table needs to be cleaned off. These bags are from the trip. These are some clean clothes that I folded before we left because if we left them, they would get all wrinkly. Another bag, and then a full suitcase of clothes that we need to put away, and then some bags and stuff. So it's gonna be like an unpack with me kind of thing. And this would be a extremely long video if I did like talk during the entire time. So this is gonna be like a little montage of cleaning. Oh, she's getting mad. Okay, so I'm gonna put one of these 3 loads of laundry in because we have a ton. I got everything cleaned up over here and Ella's crying. I didn't get to this laundry, but I cleaned up everything over here and on the couch, and she's really mad. So she's getting hungry now. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me and unpacking. I'm gonna feed her now. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you on Wednesday with our next video. Bye guys.